Hey guys, it's Sarah. How's everybody doing? Is everybody staying sane and healthy? I hope so. I know it's been kind of a crazy past few weeks with what's going on in the world right now. So I am hoping to just bring you guys as much fun and distracting content as possible, while I'm sure most of you guys are trying to stay home as much as possible and socially distance yourself. So today's video is going to be a Shop My Stash video. I'm finally bringing back my Shop My Stash and monthly makeup basket series. You might have noticed I haven't done these videos in a little while. I kind of stopped doing them there for a few months, and the reason was because I kind of just got bored with these videos, with filming them month after month with the same format every month. And so I had an idea for how to kind of spice it up a little bit. So it's going to be the same type of format as my monthly Shop My Stash videos were in the past, but with just a little bit of a twist. So I asked you guys recently, I've been asking you guys a lot recently, different things on Instagram stories and my YouTube community tab. So, a lot of my video ideas recently have just involved getting input from you guys, but I asked you what makeup trends and techniques you guys are really into right now, and also what kind of new makeup releases have been catching your eye. So I'm gonna be shopping my stash with a lot of those things in mind. So shopping my stash for current makeup trends and techniques that people are loving, and also maybe trying to at least maybe not dupe, but find similar products within my collection of new releases that people are really loving right now. So and then after that, I'm not wearing any makeup right now because I think I'm also gonna do a look with the products I end up picking. I took some notes from what you guys shared with me. A lot of you guys are really into blush, glowy blush, blush draping, and generally just like liquid and cream cheek products. Am I in frame? And then generally, it's interesting because a lot of you guys seem to be into similar things right now, and similar things to what I'm really loving right now too. So we're all kind of on the same page. A lot of just minimal makeup, glowy makeup, no makeup type looks, bushy brows, glitter and eyeshadow toppers. Some of the other things I heard were lip glosses and lip oils. Heidi, you wanna come in? What'd you bring? Heidi brought her caterpillar. Thank you. And then as far as eyeshadow, a lot of people are really loving pastels, kind of, one person said blown out watercolor eyeshadow, monochromatic eye looks, like just one kind of matte pastel shade blended all the way across the eye, blotted lips, applying products with fingers. And then as far as new releases, people are really loving the Fenty cream blushes, a few palettes where Natasha Denona Love, which has a lot of like pinks and shimmers and a couple of purples, the Lime Crime Prelude palette, the ColourPop Sailor Moon palette, and Too Faced Born This Way. It sounds like a lot of people are really into neutrals right now, rosy tones, pastels for sure, and just kind of like light pink shadows. Cool tones also. I think I'm gonna focus a lot, at least for eyeshadow, on pastels, because I'm hearing that a lot. And I saw this gorgeous look from Kathleen Lights recently, where she was wearing a matte peachy shadow all over her lid, and that was, I think that was the only shade she had on. It was almost like kind of winged out towards the edge, and then she had a yellow, I think probably eyeliner on her waterline. It was just the most beautiful spring look. She had quite a bit of blush on. I think she was wearing bronzer too, but it was a very blush heavy look. She had, I guess she used blush draping kind of. She had some kind of across her nose, which I always like to put a little bit of blush on like the bridge of my nose. So I'll probably do that. And then she had a really glossy, like glassy lip and just really dewy skin. It was a beautiful look. So I think I might even use that as my inspiration for today's look, because I think it incorporates a lot of the trends and techniques that you guys are into right now. And I loved that look. So let's dig into my makeup collection. Okay, so this is the top drawer of my set of drawers here, and I went ahead and left in all of my current Project Pan items. Luckily, a lot of these products already kind of fit into the theme here. A lot of glowy products, light coverage. This Balm Shelter Tinted Moisturizer is a great light coverage product. I feel like a lot of people are really into like skin tints right now. Honestly, if you have a tinted moisturizer, it's probably gonna have a pretty similar effect. If not, you can always mix a moisturizer or oil with a foundation that you already have and sheer it out a little bit, and that kind of turns it into a skin tint. I'll be definitely using this, my CoverGirl Vitalist Go Glow Luminizing Lotion. This is a glowy primer, my Pixie Glow Mist. All of this stuff is going to stay in here, a gloss, some glitters, and then I also have my current eyeshadow roulette shades. And a lot of these are kind of green tones. ColourPop Tea Garden is in my roulette, and then these other 3 shadows are ones that I kind of just pulled out because they sort of go with that shade, but I'll probably take those out and switch them out for some other kind of pastel colors, since that's what I'm hearing we're all kind of into right now. Then in my roulette I have Peacock from the Profusion Spectrum palette. Then I have Desert Storm and Sahara from the Elf Earth and Ocean palette. The Shared Planet Avalanche shade here. Those are my eyeshadow roulette colors, but I'm gonna leave them in my makeup drawer, but I'm probably gonna pull in just a few more single shadows. Then I have a bronzer, a blush. So yeah, all of this is gonna stay. I am gonna put some of these singles back and pick some new ones. So this is my next drawer. It's kind of my base drawer. I have my primers and foundations in here. I already have that tinted moisturizer and glowy primer picked out. For concealer though, I want to use my Jordana Take Cover concealer. I love this concealer. I actually am afraid I might be running low on this. This is like my favorite concealer. I may need to take the stopper out this month actually. Beautiful, really creamy concealer. It's not super high coverage, but it's a good solid coverage, so that'll be my concealer. I don't think I need anything else base wise or like primer wise. And then this drawer is my other face products drawer. It's a little messy right now, but for powder, I've been loving my e.l.f. HD powder in Soft Luminance. It's just kind of a luminous loose powder. I can't stop using it, and it kind of goes along with the glowy luminous effect that we're all really loving right now, so take that one out. And then cream blush was a huge one. So the cream blushes I own are my Flower Blush Balm, which I feel like I really haven't used a whole lot recently. My e.l.f. multitasking, what is this called? Monochromatic Multi-Stick in Radiant Peach, or no, Glistening Peach. So those are both peachy. And then I have this River Organics Pinch Cheek Color, which is a cream blush. It's kind of a more mauve-y pink. So I kind of want all of them. Should I just pull all of them out? Maybe I will. I've been using my Milani blush in Romantic Rose so much because it's in my project pan, and I'm sure I still will continue using it, but it's fun to switch it up a little bit even when you are trying to pan something. Other than that, let's see. For bronzer, I have my e.l.f. The one in my project pan is my e.l.f. bronzer here. So I'll just leave that in as my bronzer, and I don't really feel the need to pick out any others. And then for highlight, really kind of want to pull back out my Becca Champagne Pop. This is such a beautiful kind of peachy highlight. I think I'll also take out my Becca Liquid Champagne Pop because a lot of you guys are into liquid highlights right now as well. I do like, usually I use powder highlights, but I could maybe layer these or kind of switch back and forth between them, but I do want to play with the liquid version as well. And I think that's it for this drawer. I try not to pull too much out all at once because I know it can get to be a lot once you have like 10 of each different type of product in there. So this is my eye drawer. I'm gonna take my eye primer out, of course. I have my 2 Stila glitters already, and then I think I'm gonna skip any kind of eyeliner. I feel like a lot of people are skipping eyeliner lately for like a more minimal eye look. So for mascara, I think I want to finish up this CoverGirl LashBlast Volume Mascara. It's my oldest one. I've had it open for a little over 3 months now, and so I just want to kind of finish it up. I can tell it's sort of on its way out, so I'm gonna focus on that one. On to lip products. Seems like a lot of us are into glosses lately, so this is my gloss section right here. Really want to use this ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in Champagne Mami. This one reminds me of the one that Kathleen was wearing in that look, so that'll be good. And then I also, of course, have my NYX Butter Gloss in my project pan, which I'm trying to finish up. So I think that'll be enough for glosses. And then the other lipstick in my project is the Bite Lip Crayon in Glacé. I've been doing a blotted lip with this a lot, and I'm actually really trying to finish this up this month. That'll be good, but I kind of want to pick one more lip gloss, or not lip gloss. I kind of do want to pick one more lip product we're getting into spring now, so now is the time to play with some fun springy colors. Let's see. This Burt's Bees lip crayon in Santorini Sunrise is a really pretty peachy color, so I think that'd be pretty too. And I think that'll be it for now. Trying to keep things manageable. So moving on to my eyeshadow drawer, I don't want to pull out any other palettes. Ooh, wait, I haven't used this yet. This e.l.f., I've had it for at least a month. This e.l.f. Peach Squad Duo, this was like a gift with purchase. I still haven't played with it. This might be really perfect for the Kathleen Lights look and dig in this kind of minimal situation. I'm gonna take that out. And then, like I said, I also wanted to swap out a few of the singles that are in here currently with some other more pastel shadows. So these are where all my singles live, and I do have quite a few pastels. So you guys, this video is already getting long. I may actually split this into 2 parts and actually have the get ready with me and look that I do as a separate video. That might be what I do. So the pastels in here are, let's see, this one is Tiki from ColourPop. Then I have Wait For It from ColourPop. Those are 2 absolute favorites. Those also remind me of the Kathleen Lights look. But I really want to pull out this e.l.f. It's actually a really similar shade, just slightly less bright. So maybe I'll do like a mix of those 2. This ColourPop, this is Howlin'. I also have Prowlin'. Oh man, I have a lot of pastels actually. Hold on a second, this is getting overwhelming. I may just go ahead and have both of these magnetic palettes out because there's just a lot of pastels that I own and I just can't decide which ones I want to use. So I'll just have them both out. We'll just have options. So here's my everyday makeup drawer. Of course, a lot of Project Pan items stayed in here, but really excited to play around with some of these cream and liquid cheek products. I've been into the glowy, dewy makeup look for a while, and I love that more and more brands are coming out with these kind of liquid blushes, and I know they're tempting, but a lot of us already have these cream products in our collections, so just keep that in mind. You may not need to go out and buy any new ones. The other great thing about liquid blushes is that they're really easy to mix. So if you have more than one color and you want to come up with a new color, you can always mix them. You could also mix them with a liquid highlight if you want to create like a glowy version. Just throwing some ideas out there. For the bushy brows, I've also been really into the bushy brows lately. I've got 2 brow gels here, the e.l.f. Wow Brow and the ABH Dip Brow Gel in taupe. It's a bit dark. I actually use that on days when I don't fill in my brows for just a more natural look. Then of course my Dip Brow Pomade in taupe. My Becca Highlight, my e.l.f. Glowy Loose Powder. Love that powder so much. Some of my Project Pan products there. I'm really excited to wear this gloss this month. I love this shade so much. It's like a peachy rose gold. Those are all pretty much eyeshadow roulette shadows and Project Pan shadows back there. And then really just digging into some singles for this rotation because pastels are really in right now, especially with spring right around the corner, and most of my pastels are in the form of magnetic singles. So also excited to dig into this e.l.f. duo here because I haven't even used it. I think I've swatched it, but I haven't used it. So I think I've decided I was gonna do a look in this video, but I know this has already gotten a bit long and I like to keep my videos not too terribly long, so I think I'm going to divide this into 2 parts. So you saw me pick out the products, and then I think in Thursday's video you'll see a look using a lot of these trends and techniques that you guys were interested in. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to see the look that corresponds with it. I'm not sure if I'll keep doing it that way every single month. I obviously wanted to kind of explain how I was doing things, so it took a little longer in the beginning. But let me know if you enjoyed this format. I hope you did. I'm excited to be bringing this series back, but kind of switching it up a bit to keep it interesting because I feel like they can get a little repetitive after a while. So I will see you guys very soon in my next video. In the meantime, stay safe out there, stay healthy, wash your hands, stay home when you can, and I will talk to you very soon in my next video. Bye guys!